All right, welcome to Smokey's Grime Files. I'm your boy journalist, and on this one, we are here to check out Paper Pablo Roley on the wrist. My wrist dry, I ain't got no goddamn Roley. I just want to Roley with a dabber wrench. Ben has some designer to hold up my pants. Not the point though. Shout out to my boy Arson Vanga in the comments. I've been seeing him tell me if I want suggestions. I'm sorry, my boy. I've not been commenting back because I don't want to lose them, and they stay like in a particular place in YouTube's like back end bullshit. So I've been not responding. So shout out to my man for the suggestion. Been holding it down. We are here to check out some more Paper Pablo or Paper Pabs, depending on how you know my boy. This is a Meridian Crew representative. This is Roley on my wrist. If you could please hit that like, subscribe, Patreon's in the description, and let's get into this one. See what we got. Fatty, bevy, don't leave clubs alone.
Bloodline's getting money. Bloodline's getting money. Bloodline is getting money. Bloodline is getting money.
Hey, bloodline is
getting money.
I move a crack quarter, I used to drink. I like raving, how you white blazing? Right amount of money.
What is white blazing? And I please don't mean this man is smoking crack. And I don't mean him, the people he's talking about. Because I never understood how, if it is crack, that is, for this rant to make sense. But I just don't understand how post like 95, there are new crackheads. We've seen the success rate. We see what it does. We've seen the fallout. How man's like, I'm smoking crack now, just flabbergast me. No idea.
It could be life changing. The wife's taste, or sweaty nuts. That's just one of many cuzzy. I got plenty sluts. Picky with the princess cuts. Blue and white diamonds. Niggas try to screw me like he don't like smiling. Money that I'm seeing. Caribbean islands. Coca leaves.
Pabs gets away with murder for having such a stiff flow. And somebody in the comments told me he's progressed past this. But we're looking at early days Pabs right now. Especially because he's somebody I just never really looked into. That's also why I've decided to kind of latch on to my boy. But with Pabs, he gets away with bloody murder with a rigid-ass flow because the shit he's saying is either funny or catchy enough that you're like, I'm not mad at it. Like, you're not mad at the context of the shit he's saying. But we can agree that the flow's just not it. But the shit he's saying is like, I agree with every bit of that. I agree with every bit of that.
Where I be, you be sure to find them doing 60 on the road that says 30 miles an hour. Fucking with some hoes in their nose, got my powder. Blazing on some Buddha, you Cooper Trooper, I'll be Bowser. Before
Oh, man. I didn't think Cooper got the at least how he's using Cooper is the way that they use a Cooper in Texas. It's used as a pejorative or a derogatory term towards haters, bitch-ass niggas, fucking just Nikki Utes. Like, it's crazy. So it's dope to hear that from my boy. Wagwan blood.
you get respect, you need the money and the power. Picture me in the factory, 550 an hour. Nigga never that pappy wappy, the desi clap. I put one in your face, two in your bedroom's back. I'm with two skets, roulette, bet.
See, that's a demon of a bar. I put one in your face and two in your brethren's back. And the reason your brethren get two is because that nigga ran like a bitch. And I got to make sure I get all the witnesses. Like, there's a lot that is being said in this one bar.
Black, she a battery dolly. We will clap you, cuddy. Kidnap your little brother for some ransom money. Inject him with a grandma bobby. When I see a baby mommy, I'm like, ole. Roley on my wrist, pinky on my finger. Blazing on a split, looking hotter than a ringer. Roley on my wrist, pinky on my finger. You be drinking Bucks Fizz, I'm a Dom Perry sipper. I move the coca quick.
I think of Pabs just got shit you can enjoy. Because if you know how I like rap, if you've watched the channel long enough, you know that this shit is not supposed to fly. Not one bit. I'm supposed to be, he's just, it just feels too good. Or it's just too funny that I'm just like, I just enjoy it too much. I see why his name has such longevity in the scene. Because niggas just like, I just fuck with it.
Quick, use a joker, give me all your money right now, blood, control your pitney. I used to rock a spliffy jacket back in 92. I see you didn't back me, that's why I ain't liking you. When I'm in the studio, I fall in love with beats, love the streets, and I'm always with some sluts that love to beat. Stick it in a map, then I stick it in a fanny. Double whammy, bubble batty, loving Pabby Whammy. Didn't pay for her cabbie. I dropped her at the bus stop. Straight after I bust a nut. I don't trust a slut. Treat a bitch like 7-Up. Never.
Wait, are you, man, when you chat to gal, especially like older Donnies, there was a time period because niggas didn't get cars. Niggas were still on public transportation. That you actively just always had cab fare. It knows, like, you know how much it's supposed to cost to go from, like, zone 1 to zone 6 or just, like, from Tottenham to fucking Lambeth. Like, man knows, like, the cost of, like, taxis and that. And niggas was just accustomed to not putting a bitch on a bus, but, like, you send a bitch back home in a taxi after clapping her cheeks. That was, like, part of the wave. Because, like, there's a person in America, I've been driving since I was 16. I pick the bitch up, I fuck the bitch, I take the bitch home. Like, that's just my routine since I was 16. So I just, and then moving to LA, like, you could put a bitch on a bus. But, like, even when I got to LA, I got a car. Because I've been driving for so long. Man needed a car. And you need a car in Los Angeles. But, like, you can still put a bitch on the bus. Like, bitch is public transportation. I'm not driving over there. That's long. Like, the fuck you mean? 35 minutes? Yo, you better catch your motherfucking bus.
Have, never will, make a nigga go. Ever trust with the metal still. Fuck a record deal, quarter key of Bobby. Got a nigga living lovely, flying out to different countries like Dominicana. Nigga, if you bring the drama, I'ma put you with the Holy Father. She a battery dolly. We will clap you cuddy. Kidnap your little brother for some ransom money. Inject him with a grandma Bobby. When I see a baby mommy, I'm like, Oli Oli. Rolly on my wrist. Pinky on my finger. Blazing on a split. Looking hotter than a ringer. Rolly on my wrist. Pinky on my finger. Drinking box fist. I'm a Dom Perry sipper.
Hey. Oh, this just be a bunch of scenes of this nigga. Yeah, I don't have time for that. Yo, I did used to want them 350Zs, though. I used to think that shit was the hardest whip back in the day. I used to really want one of them little clamshell-looking bitches. But now, it's like, it's a nostalgia piece. But I remember that shit used to be hot. But Paper Pablo Roley on my wrist, I like the beat from the other one, but I like his bars on this one better. I'm invincible. I can say I'm a fan now just because I've enjoyed the nigga's music. And I can't really just like, oh, this is trash. Like, it's not, because he's got really good individual punches that I'm just like, I like that. You talking that shit. Oh, that nigga crazy. Nigga said, fuck a record deal. I got a fucking Kia Bobby Brown. This nigga's a fool. This nigga's a goddamn fool. But, yeah. Nothing more I can say. I enjoyed it. Please put me on more. You know how this goes. We rabbit hole certain stuff. Once my voice, I'm like 2-3 days out from actually have my voice all the way back. And then we can start getting into sets and everything like that. So like next week, I'll start dropping and recording sets and everything like that for Grime sets and that. And we'll just get back in the proper rotation. But yeah, thank you guys very much for joining me. If you could, please hit that like, subscribe, Patreon's in the description. I'll see you on the next one. I'm out of here. Peace.